I just want to pause for a moment, and I just want to read just a little story. All right, just follow me. Please be patient. Tell somebody, please be patient with me. God ain't through with me yet. All right. It says a terrible storm came into a town, and local officials sent out an emergency warning that the riverbanks would soon overflow and flood the nearby homes. They ordered everyone in the town to evacuate immediately. A faithful Christian man heard the warning and decided to stay, saying to himself, I will trust God. And if I am in danger, then God will send a divine miracle to save me. The neighbors came by his house and said unto him, we're leaving and there is room for you in our car. Won't you join us? But the man declined. He said, I have faith that God will save me. So as the man stood on his porch, he was watching the water rise up the steps, and a man in a canoe came canoeing by in the waters, and he said, rise up quickly and jump in. But the man again said, no thanks. God will save me. The floodwaters rose higher and higher, pouring water into his living room, and the man had to retreat to the second floor of his home. And when he looked out, there was somebody that was passing through in a motorboat on the water. And they said, sir, you need to hurry up. You need to get out of this house. You're not going to make it. Jump in the boat with me. And the man said, no, use your time to save somebody else. I have faith that God will save me. Y'all just hang with me for a little bit. Then the floodwaters rose up higher and higher, and the man climbed all the way up to the rooftop of the house. Y'all ain't gonna say that. Now, by this time, a helicopter that came in the air, the helicopter was flying around, and they drew down a cord to the man and said, man, you need to grab a hold of this rope because you ain't gonna make it. Listen. But then the man stood still, and he folded up his arms tightly, and he said, no thank you, God will save me. Well, listen, shortly after that, the house broke. Unfortunately, the house broke up, and the flood water swept the man away, and he drowned. My God. When he got to heaven, the man stood before God and asked, he said, I put all my faith in you. Why didn't you come and save me? This is what God said. God said, son, I sent you a warning. He said, son, I sent you a car. He said, I sent you a canoe. I sent you a motorboat. I sent you a helicopter. Then God asked him the question, what more were you looking for? And my question to you today is,